Hello, welcome to Scrap Time. My name's Christine, and in this video we're making some cute little kitty Christmas cards using the Meow Mix stamp set from the Ink Road stamps and some dies I already had. So I just want to talk a little about it before we make one. So for the Meowy Christmas, I didn't have a stamp. So what I did was I set it up on my computer and I printed off the sheets before I cut them. So here it is already printed. I had figured out where I wanted the Meowy Christmas to be in relation to my little stamp. Now the other thing I wanted to do was use some stamps I already had. I don't make loads of Christmas cards and I don't send a lot of Christmas cards, so I didn't really want to buy a lot. And so I wanted to use my little kitty stamp set that I already had. And then the little hat is from this Sizzix set, the hat down here, and so I die cut it using some paper, some just red cardstock, and then the flock transfer sheets from Deco foil, just to give it that little fuzziness there. So let's make a little card. So here's my card already. So as I mentioned, I did the words on my computer. And this is the Meow Mix set, and it's so cute. So there's some that are already set, or you can build your own cat. And so just for fun, we're gonna build our own kitty today. So I think I'm going to use this head. Now, whenever I have a stamp that I haven't stamped before, I'd like to stamp it on a piece of paper first. Just because I find sometimes the first stamp, oh, that one's pretty good, but sometimes the first one, you just have to like condition the stamps. I find, especially if you use Archival ink, you can just do it a couple times and then the stamp will be good. Now I'm just using an inexpensive card paper, or this is actually not a card, it's paper because I printed it. It's just an inexpensive paper I got at Michael's. So I'm not using any like fancy stamping paper. So there we have our little head. So next we have to pick our eyes. And there's so many cute eyes to use. Which ones am I going to use this time? I think I'll just use the little, these ones here. And because I haven't used this stamp, I'm going to just stamp it off here first. And you can use this as your guide. You can see the eyes are just above that little part there. So when I'm placing it on, I know that's the positioning of the eyes. So this stamp set's a lot of fun because it allows you to mix and match any way you want. I think I'm going to do this little nose and mouth here. You can play around, and if you want, you can add color. If you wanted it to match your kitty you have at home. So this goes around here. And then, because he has that little bit, I think I'm going to just use the little whiskers. Or the little whiskers. Oh, I don't think the little whiskers will fit on that nose. this nose. Maybe I'll just leave him because he has a little bit there, because I don't know. I don't want to put the big whiskers over top of that little design, but the little whiskers don't really work. And I don't want big fancy whiskers. So I think I'll just leave them like that. So then here is my hat. As I mentioned, I cut out the red from the die, and then I cut it out of the flock and just cut it off. It's all one piece, so I cut that by hand. And then I'm just going to glue them on here. Just my little glue, yeah. This is the mixed media adhesive from iCraft, from Therm. I like the point on it so you can get in there. You want to just make sure that you cover his ears. I got some excess glue. If you have a toothpick or that, you can just take off some of that excess. Bit of cat fur to add to the feel of my cat card is always good. And there, that's it. So they're really quick and easy to make, and I didn't have to get anything Christmas related. I'll move my stuff out of the way so you can see them. And you can make all different types of cards. So there's like the same face design, but I made a different, or same outline but with a different face. I put a little, oh, that one came with the bow tie on it already. The same as these two are the same face shape, but I changed it up. And as I said, you can add a bit of color if you want it to match your own kitties. But that are some Meowy Christmas cards using the Ink Road Stamps Meow Mix stamp set. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to Scrap Time videos on YouTube. In the meantime, here are a couple other videos you might be interested in watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.